Hello, beautiful people. Hope you're doing great. Welcome in another episode of Nisrin Spirituality. By the way, the word spirituality, I just like pick this pick this word, kind of create it because it's a mixture of the two words spirituality and psychology. These are two domains that I am so passionate about. I'm not like a psychologist or whatever. I just do like psychology in the sense that it helps us to understand the human being, the self, how do we think, why do we think this way and stuff. And spirituality is mm, another field that actually takes these informations in another level, in a more broad level of understanding of the human self or the self or the existence and so forth, so on. Okay, so today's episode, I decided to speak about reality, this word that you might like hear people saying such things like, well, this is reality, this is the reality and we cannot do anything about it, or unfortunately this is how it is, this is the reality and we cannot go beyond that or whatever. So we all often hear some people saying that, and I just wanted to clarify about what does the word means in a broad sense, in a vast spiritual sense, which is for me is more logical and represents the truth more than any other definition you will find of this world. So reality is not something that we could agree on one and unique definition for. I mean, it is, it depends on each person. The reality is actually, if we are going to agree on a definition for that word, it is the way each unique person will seize life, like how life is perceived for each individual. So you understand from this that reality, um, as a one real or existing thing similar for everyone, does not exist, but rather it is something uh, which is individual to each person. And it is a good thing to know that. And um, I hope you will open both your mind and your heart for this. Reality is actually individual to you, to me, to each person. That is to say, if reality it is individual and unique, maybe it is something related to us, so maybe we can choose our reality. I do believe and I do observe it around me in people who think the same thing, that actually we are capable of creating our own reality, right? And it is not something that just we have to take on us and whether we like it or not, like we do not have the choice. That is not true. Reality is something you can create. If you see life as hard, as difficult, as like there is you limited, your reality, how you will perceive life is going to be like that. It is going to be hard for you, and it is going to be difficult for you, and it is going to limit you because you believe it is so. And what you believe to be true is true for you, not for everybody, not for your, I don't know, neighbors, but for you, because you believe it is true. It is true for you. And this is why we can like live in the same city and have some people who are living in such a reality which is like great. They are living in abundance. They are doing whatever they want. They can generate money, and they are living their dreams. And other people who are, I mean, really struggling with financials, with relationships, with everything, with their work, with their health, maybe. Why? Because they do believe that their reality is hard and difficult, and that like they are seeing through glasses, you can say that, and these glasses do see the outside as dark or whatever color they don't prefer, and the others are looking to the reality, to life, with other glasses, maybe invisible, so, or maybe of the color of their choice, so they perceive what they do like and not the opposite. Other thing I just wanted to speak about is people who like to impose their understanding and perceiving of reality and life on others. Stop doing that. Please stop doing that. Don't limit others, especially people who can be influenced by you and who are as your children, or I don't know, if you're a teacher, your students and stuff like that. Stop telling them that this is reality and this is the way it is, and we have to like adapt to that. It is not true. It is not true. Reality is what you choose it to be. Life is actually have no sense. You give a sense to your life. That is incredible. I mean, what do you want else in the universe other than to be so free? I mean, this is great. The universe is so loving that it leaves us free to choose what kind of life we want, and we choose to see, and we choose to create, and it supports us in that. So stop imposing your vision of life on others. Maybe you are not, to this point, you were not awakening. And now, if you're seeing this video, it is the starting point. You are definitely, I'm telling you, awakening to the true meaning of life. And now you know that reality is what you choose it to be. So choose what you prefer. Why do you keep buying into beliefs like life is difficult, life is hard, generating money is difficult, or whatever, or it is impossible for me to be in a good health, it is impossible for me to find the perfect partner, whatever. Why do you keep choosing to believe what you don't prefer? Choose what you do prefer. If you don't see it yet around you, it is okay and it is normal, because it is, you have to prove to life or to you that your perspective and you have changed. So if you are just starting to be more positive, to think that life and your own individual reality can be better, you can live your dream life, you can do whatever you want, and you can have that and that. You just started to think positive, and you just started to change your state of being. Give it some time. You are not going to see right away these things around you manifesting, because don't forget, we live in a material matter world, and matter, for it to manifest, it needs some time. Okay? It's like a plant. It manifests, it needs some times at the beginning. It is the same thing. So if you are working, or if you changed your beliefs and you are becoming and you became more positive, and you keep choosing that your inner state is so positive, believe me, maybe it will take some time, and it is normal because we are living in a material world, but it will eventually manifest around you, as long as you keep choosing that your inner state is what you prefer. How would you be feeling if you had that perfect ideal life? How would you be feeling right now? Will you be feeling confident, so happy, energized? You will be easygoing and sure. You will be so sure that it's okay. This is a challenge, but it will pass. My life is great. If you are choosing to be like that, to change your state of being, believe me, if you have no insistence on the outcome, it will happen. Well, the point is that we should be, like, we don't should, but we choose to be in a positive inner state of being all the time, whatever happens to the rest of our lives, material lives. And things will get better. If you do that, you don't care. I mean, if you are happy inside, your inner state is like feel so happy and fulfilled. You don't need things. I mean, you don't care. You know that you prefer that and that. You are not in the state of lack. Oh, I'll be happy when I will get that car and that partner and that number of money in my bank account. No, you'll be okay with it right now as it is, and you will be okay with it when it's going to manifest. And believe me, it is going to manifest. Okay, it was all for today. Just keep in mind the reality is individual and unique to each person. Choose your preferred reality. And if you were negative, just change it now, because you can choose to be positive and manifest whatever you want. And just respect that other people choose other realities. Maybe people you love will choose negative realities. Just respect that. And you know within yourself that whenever they will choose to change that and believe into a more positive reality, it will happen for them too. Love you so much. Take care.